Hi folks, this is Making It Home, a game where you have to drive a vehicle across America in the fastest time possible. The catch is that you have to cobble the vehicle together yourself by collecting cash and using blueprints to design it. It's a platformer, panic manager, roguelite and vehicle designer all in one, and best described as a cross between far loan sales and mechanic miner. That is, until you get attacked by giant vegetables. Okay, so they're not giant vegetables, it's just that you're a really small ladybug. Here I am, flapping about the place. We'll worry about the carrots later, though. So let's get this party started. I'm going to unfurl the sails and push the bellows. I've built this in an annoyingly vertical manner, just to squeeze every last penny out of the budget. And speaking of the budget, I am collecting these coins so we can actually buy more modules later. So the little sail poos up here are giving me a tiny bit of thrust. It's not very much, and also every so often they'll roll back up again, which means I have to redeploy them. So I have to run around quite a bit. But since this is the first stage, we don't need to worry too much about panic. This comes out in the summer, and you're currently seeing the closed beta. Thanks to Pillbug Interactive for giving me early access to this. They're the people who made Intelligent Design and Cycle 28, both of which I've covered on the channel. So mostly you do build the vehicle between stages, which we'll get to shortly, but you can also add modules in the field like this. Let's just add another sail to the top. Like this. Takes a bit of time. Unfortunately, yes, I have to build it vertically. Oh god, a sail has now gone out. It's okay, I have now completed the Los Angeles to Santa Ana stage. My top speed is very good, and my average speed is also very good for this stage, where you don't really have much budget. So let's continue on. So obviously I'm focusing mostly on the gameplay here, but also I should shout out to the writing. There's a whole bunch of characters to get to know. And also the music has just the right amount of yearn. In fact, let's demonstrate the dialogue bit. Whoa there, steady now, you made it. That's a good start, but take a breather, will you? Well, you're sounding all wheezy. Says you. You know these things will kill you. If taking care of you doesn't do it first, huh? Good work, kid. I like the dishcloths you've strung up there. I guess 5 are enough, for now. It's a crab, by the way. Enough of this wisdom. What's next, Rusty? That's on you, kid. I'm here to help, but it's your journey back to us. You get to decide where we go next. Right, also, we get to decide which blueprint we need to unlock. Right, so I've already got some bellows unlocked. I'm cannon facing backwards. Fun, but not very useful. Electric engine turns electricity generated by other panels into vehicle thrust. We don't have any way of getting energy yet, but let's buy that anyway for later. I can make some money, but I'll get put behind schedule by doing so. You do have a schedule. Right, let's choose. We've got a choice of 3 places to go to: Barstow, Palm Springs and Indio. And that won't affect things too much until we get to the 3rd stage, is where we'll have lots of different things going on. I'm going to choose the top one because I haven't really done that before. Right, here we go. So now we come to the design stage, and we now have a bit more money to play with. We've got another 50 quid on top of what we've got here. So I'm actually going to expand outwards, finally. In fact, what I might do is delete that, because that's getting a bit pissy. Now we actually have unlocked, it's given us the solar panel, for whatever reason. Sometimes it does that. So I can actually use the electric engine. Okay, let's do that. I'll need to actually come and wipe this solar panel from time to time. So let's see. You can also, what you can do, is just for helping things out. You can, by the way, this game is controlled either by using mouse and keyboard or controller, but this particular screen only seems to be able to, I think you can only do it with mouse and keyboard. So let's see, let's start by basically erecting incredibly cheap nothing panels here. So at the moment it's kind of like 2 carriages long, plus the workshop. I don't know if I want to keep on doing it vertically, but yeah, I'll probably do it. I'll sod it. Put more sails there. I'm also going to make sure that we can actually get up there by putting... Oh, no, not that one. The other one. By putting some walls so we'll jump off. And if we're going to do the electric engine... We can put the electric engine anywhere, so in fact I might as well just put that on the top. Over budget. Uh-oh. And we also need a solar panel. I'll put the solar panel right at the bottom. But unfortunately we are now 10 quid over, so let's delete that. And we've just about come in under budget. Yeah, the engine will just power things based on solar panels, but... Oh, hang on a second, is this correct? Generates electricity. Turns electricity generated by other panels into vehicle thrust. Yes, that's fine. Okay, we can do this. Let's see what happens now. I'm going to go back onto controller now. There, let's unfurl. God, I made it so difficult. Right, now I need to quickly wash the solar panel to make it blue, to make sure that the engine at the top actually gives us thrust. And I have to keep on doing that from time to time. Oh! That's less than ideal. I put in a bit of wall. That makes it very difficult for me to get up to the top. Well, I can take that out on the next stage. Oh, blah! I fell off. And normally when you fall off, you respawn and everything, but you do lose £5. Oh! But since I haven't actually got £5 in the bank, it's not actually doing that. Oh, I can get up to it from that side. Ah! Hang on. We do need to refurl. There we go. Or unfurl. I really should have stopped using the furl. Oh, I fell off. Now I've lost the £5. Ugh. Okay, let's quickly do the wiping. Right, bit of unfurling action to be done. Oh, careful. Lots of unfurling. Ha! As I've always struggled to name the genre, where you have to keep something running by balancing time and resources. I always call it panic managers. I think that seems to be a good phrase. It's the sort of thing that comes up in a lot in game jams for some reason. There's a lot of popular multiplayer games based on the concept as well, like Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, Overcooked, and all that. Oh, God. But let's call it Panic Manager for now, but this is such a mishmash. I mean, I'm not sure what to call it, really. I call it roguelite as well. Simply because, as we've seen, you do get the things given to you. Ow, piss! You do get given the choice of blueprints to you at random, and there's also that map, the almost FTL style map. And also, you can get permanent unlocks that carry over to the next run. I've already permanently unlocked the bellows, I think it is. Oh, in fact, I never actually pushed the bellows, did I? Which means I probably went a lot slower than I needed to there. My top speed got up to 20. Not very much. I think that's the first time I've done that particular stage, so that will actually become the record. I'm well ahead of schedule here. I'm not going to do too much of the character stuff, because I know a lot of people will end up just skipping that when you watch it. And let's choose, well, cannon facing backwards. Again, still not very useful with the equipment we've got. Catapult's fun. Basically, go up in the air. And the ceiling bellows as well. So because we're doing it fairly vertically, it's probably not that worth it. So, oh, hang on a second, I've already got a bouncy thing. I think I've permanently unlocked a bouncy thing. Yeah, it's the trampoline. The trampoline and the catapult are very similar. I think at the moment now we need to again go outwards. Now this seems to be working okay, but I feel like there might be some more bellows we can do. In fact, whilst we're here, let's do that. It might be an idea. Put a panel there. I feel like we should actually have some kind of flooring there, so we can actually jump up there. And what I might do is put that there, so we can get anything up in the air, like coins. Right, so we've only got like £17 left. All we've done is add another bloody. Let's put that there instead. Let's make it a little easier on ourselves by setting up a new row there. Might work. I think we'll be okay there. So as you go through the stages, more things start to happen to you, as we'll see. Like if you start getting attacked by a rabbit for some reason. Oh no, uh-oh. I've just totally, yeah. An extra bit of wall, which makes getting to that sail incredibly tough. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Ha! 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 So I think this is the stage where you start to get attacked by carrots, the giant vegetables, or the normal-sized vegetables, which I talked about earlier. I don't think this spring is actually going to be that useful. Not every stage really has kind of like money really high up. I think this stage is more about the carrots. Nothing's unfurling. We're okay at the moment. Oh, furling. Rolling back up again. There we go. There's something. Now here we go. Now he's going to start absolutely mullering us. So I have to use my attack, which is the horizontal flying, to get rid of the carrots. Getting rid of the carrots is good though, because it's a bonus objective, but it also gets you extra cash. This is not ideal. Oh, coin! Look at the coin on that. Got it somehow. Can I get them from this side? No, I can't. I have to go around the outside. Yeah, major design flaw. We definitely need to get rid of that flaw. Right, furl. Furl, or unfurl in this case. Whatever. Get you. Get you. Get you. Get you. Yeah, this is... This is by no means the most optimal design. This is just a design I thought I'd try out for this particular... Well, for this video. I mean, normally I've done it a bit more... Oh, God. I fell off. Normally do a bit more horizontal than this. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We could probably... I don't think you can actually do any... Hang on, let's put one of those. Oh, dear. It's sometimes hard to do this with Xbox controller. I think mouse and keyboard would be easier. I just found jumping around the place is a lot harder on mouse and keyboard. Yeah, you can't really do much about the floors. Oh god, when you're in the field. Also, I've been completely forgetting to do this. We're always at the end of the stage now, so it's going to not really affect us much. No, I think I've bugged this stage up somewhat. We've gone very slow indeed. We're only getting back up to 20 miles an hour now, and we should be going faster than that now. Look, 1 star for the average speed. On the upside, I got most of the carrots eaten, so that's all good. I am still on time, but we are starting to... 1 hour, 28 minutes ahead. That's actually a lot better than I realised. 2 kinds of cannons. Let's go for forward bellows. And go to prim. Yeah, you can't choose these, by the way. Once you're actually set on this particular track, that's it. Right, these are about collecting balloons. Right, okay. I'm starting to think we should stop being so vertical here. So I'm going from a horizontal design. I need to actually get rid of that bit of wall there. Let's do a bit of wall jumping onto there. I really could do with a spring to get to the top, though, because I think in this particular one we do need that to get up to the balloons. What I'm thinking of doing, what I could do is add this up there. It's a bit of a cheat, but we can do some wall jumping to get up higher. In fact, what we could do as well, make sure that you go on the left-hand side or on the right-hand side, and we're almost up to budget here. So I think that should be it. Hang on, one more thing. No, that's no good. That's not going to help at all, is it? Because we haven't got any wall. Oh, hang on. If we add some wall, that'd be perfect. Excellent. That means we've got a bit more ways to navigate around this place. Right, let's have a go. Let's see if there's any good. Oh, balloon. Cash. Right, slowly but surely we should be moving. Let's make sure that this is clean before we even get going. Energy. And we'll get some bellow action on the go. Ha! Ha! And ha! Oh, careful. And when I first started playing this, I assumed that the bellows would actually blow the sails, but I don't think they do. I think it's just a one-off bit of thrust. Get you! And get you. Other things that I've noticed, I think other things that took me by surprise at first is that these sails, when they go back again, when they roll back up again, they do it instantly and without noise. And it's hard to train my brain to actually see them kind of like go back up again. And it'd be nice if there was actually a sound to say like whoomph, and you've got to go and do something. Oh, there we go. But I don't know, maybe it's all in the design. Right, and I'm getting hardly any of these balloons, aren't I? It's terrible. But look, this is why I added the ceiling thing, but unfortunately there's no way I can get the balloons right at the top. We're also going quite fast already, so I'm quite pleased. The bellows do have quite a long cooldown, but they do eventually pop back up again. So since this, I think the legs get longer and longer, so we should be able to see them pop back up again and give us that much-needed occasional big boost. Oh, there's a sail sorted out. We probably need to do some cleaning now. And there are many, many types of component you can actually unlock. Where at this particular run seems to be ending up very much on the solar panels and the bellows and the sails. But other ones, you can have some like manual spinny things. You can see we could have unlocked cannons, which are helpful for spinning certain things. You can also get an air blower, which actually blows the spinny things and generates power automatically. And there's plenty of other things as well. Ha! So your strategy will have to change differently on each time. Right, here we go. Sails. I've only collected 11% of the balloons. I'm not quite sure if there's a way you can actually make it tip the odds in your favour in that respect. Actually, there's loads of 5 quids up in the air here. You can see there's actually no time for us to do any building work here. You don't have to clean the solar panels that often, thankfully. Again, oh my god, we pretty buggered that up, but we're still just about on time. 1 hour, 2 minutes ahead. And we've got 63 quid now. Oh, here's the turbines. Here's the spinny things I was talking about. Let's do that. Now we're at Henderson, so we're at the second to last one of this act. And we will fail, and then we'll get sent right back to the start again. But we will have unlocked something permanently when that happens. So this time, what I might do is, unfortunately, we don't have the air conditioning thing blowing the turbines, and we don't have the cannon either. So I'm not quite sure how useful these are really a pain in the arse to use when you've just got one on their own. You can see the preview there. So I'm not quite sure I actually really want to actually use the damn things. I'm wondering whether just more bellows would be handy. Put them there, like that. I mean, they're quite expensive. So instead of let's put the wall there, and we'll delete. Oh, I have to delete the whole. Start again. We'll do this, and that, so we can bang all those, and still have something up there as well. Is there anything else we should do? Now the solar panel, that was fine. I'm wondering whether if we have more than one engine and more than one solar panel, that might be a good idea. How much do these cost? That costs £5, and that costs 15, so that's 20 in total. So if we delete a couple of these, let's put another engine there, another solar there. We've still got £5 to play with. Not quite sure that's going to be of any use. How much is a turbine? Turbines are 20. Bloody hell. And we don't need that. So I don't know. I honestly don't know if 2 engines are better than 1. And we should probably put in this solar panel. I don't think it should be there anymore. I think it should be elsewhere. But we'll have that there. Oh, hang on. I think I've done a bizarre thing here. Put that there. Delete the wall there, and put that in there instead. And so we'll need one more solar panel. So I'll delete that one. Put that there, and that there. And we're still £5 under. Fortunately, that trampoline cost tenner. Fine. We'll just bank that for later. Right, unfurl. Do some washing. Well, that seems to that's interesting. I'm not quite sure. The power generated from this, it seems to go to both of them. I'm not quite sure I actually do need 2 solar panels. We'll see. And it looks like the engines have a maximum of 4 units. Anyway, let's bellow, bellow, bellow. I think the vehicle's getting quite heavy now, which is why I think things do seem to be slower than you'd expect. Right, so this is the one. I can't remember what this particular. I think this is where we meet the rabbit again. There's a whole plot line about the rabbit trying to slow us down, or trying to do stuff. Let's sod the rabbit. We're not at 20 miles an hour yet. This is not great. So we're not getting much. Yeah, I think you do have to wipe these more than I realised, because I think they only work at full efficiency when they're fully clean, which I didn't actually spot at first. Also, I've got another irritating lip down there, where there's no actual proper floor. There we go. So it's only generating 2. I think it's because it's maybe spread out between them. I don't know. I don't quite know how the power works exactly. So far, nothing peculiar is happening at the moment, but with like the rabbit or anything. I'm sure. Oh, bugger! Here we go. Yeah, this is where the design of your ship starts to become a thing. If you design it in particular ways. All these walls are put up. I mean, I have to keep them clean like this. Oh, bloody hell, this is really obnoxious. Yeah, that's really bad. You've got to like factor this into your design. That there are going to be carrots coming in from the right on this particular level. We need more. We need to sort this. Oh, God, the bellows are back. Okay, come on. Let's bellow. Oh, I forgot there's no floor there. God damn it. Oh, there's £5 coming out of that one. Damn it. Bloody carrot. £5 going. I can't get it. It's too far away. Oh, those bellows are back as well. Let's get them. There. Get you. And you. Oh, bloody hell. Also, when you respawn, it happens so instantly, you can very easily fall off again on the left-hand side and lose another £5. So you've really got to be cautious. You've really got to be quick in that aspect. I don't think I've cocked up like that yet so far in this video, but In my practice goes, I did it a lot. Cash! Nope. Sometimes you just have to let the cash go. Forgetting to do this, aren't I? There's more and more to think about as you go. So you've got to be on your ball. On your ball? Is that even an expression? On the ball. It's not your own ball, it's just a general ball. A generalised ball situation. We're nearly at Henderson. Nearly there. A few more carrots to dispose of. 86% of the carrots we've got. That's not bad. Not as good as last time. Oh, the cash. Yeah, I'm starting to think this design isn't optimal. Oh, bellow. Yes. Getting quite a few uses out of the bellow on this particular round. 24 miles an hour. It's not great. We should be faster than this. We're going to start falling behind soon, I think. We're still only getting 1 star for the average speed. I don't think I've actually solved the design issues yet. See, we've fallen massively behind on that one, all of a sudden. Christ, you look awful. You do know you're supposed to be getting better, right? Bryony is really worried. Hello to you too, sis. I've told you before. Told me what, sis? That you need to sort yourself out. You think this is a joke. Nurse says the only joke is standing in the doorway. There's a whole pregnancy thing, I think. Yeah, well, what does she know? Working in this second-rate dump. She knows her job, that's what. She probably trained somewhere foreign. She has that look about her. She's just basically a nasty racist sister rabbit. Just yeah, we haven't got time for her. I'm done talking to you like this. If that's what you really think, then fine, but you should know one thing before I go. Don't tell me. I don't care. If you were half the woman I am, half the mother I am, you would have beaten this thing by now. Uh-oh. Right, so we've still got the propeller. Oh, we've got the electric fan. Ooh, useful. We need the propeller, though. We need the propeller and the fan. Assisted sail trim. I've never seen this before. Hit the button to raise all the sails in the vehicle column. Oh! I have that. That's very useful. This is the last one in the beta, I think. So, let's think about how to redesign this. Possibly so the sails are vertical again. And this is a good time to remind you that I do have a Buy Me a Coffee if you want to contribute to the cause of me finding all the best indie games out there and bringing them to you. The link to Buy Me a Coffee is on the screen and in the description, where you can also support me on Patreon on a monthly basis, if that's your bag. So I've tried to stick to my strengths here, go purely for a sails build, and also some bellows, and also the solar panel, and the engine there. I didn't realise we actually do have the turbine, don't we? I'm like an idiot. I didn't notice. So we could have had those, but since we don't have the air filter blowy thing, or whatever, I'm not going to bother with that. Again, we're just under budget. This is the hard one, where you'll probably lose. And the whole point of it is so for you to go through the game several times to permanently unlock stuff and just get better at designing as well. So let's have a go. Let's see if this gets us anywhere near the end. You'll never be ready for a race like this, not really, but wait me when you want to do this. Right. So, time is not moving yet. I think when I start polishing something. Well, let's see. Yeah, look. Right, let's go. And let's unfurl. Oh, bloody hell, that really works. That's nice. I'm guessing there's a cooldown on it. Ha! Unfortunately, there will also be carrot attacks in this, so we've got to be careful. And we're on our way to Las Vegas, baby! Ha! Let's fear and loathe on top of the vehicle. There's nothing up there. There's no coins or anything. Oh, bloody hell, this is a tall old vehicle at the moment. So I haven't really investigated weight too much in this. I don't know how much different things will really bug you up. I think so long as you keep it efficient, you don't have to worry about those. But, for instance, each of these things at the bottom did seem to weigh 10 kilos. Not quite sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I'm guessing bad. Still only at 12, 13 speeds at the moment. Let's make sure that we keep polishing. Only bothering with one engine this time. Oh, it does it. There's no cooldown on this, by the way, by the seams of it, so that's effectively made this insanely efficient. But unfortunately it's quite, reasonably expensive, but yeah, whatever. We don't seem to be going that fast, though. Still only at 16 miles an hour. I'm wondering what else we should have made, because this still is only generating 2 units of... God damn it. 2 units of power. So he's really pissed with the carrots now. So I don't know. I think maybe working with the bellows Waiting for the bellows to happen. Maybe that's going to be our only saviour. This design makes getting the carrots reasonably easy this time. Ooh, make sure that these are all done. Oh, hang on. Oh, there is a bit of a cooldown by the looks of it. You have to wait for it a little longer. Bellows, bellows, bellows. Ha! There we go. So at the moment you can see the race, the exact status of the race at the top. The bunny and me are level pegging, but you can also see that from the actual main view as well, obviously. Wow, that's a lot of cash, but I'm not going to get that. I'll just end up dying. And losing it all. Or some of it anyway. Huh. Oh, 5 quid, 5 quid. 5 quid. Ah, ha. Right, quick. Do the old wiperoo. There are other ways of generating power. It's not just this. Possibly more efficient ways. Maybe like 2 solar panels and 1 engine might have actually got us up to 4, but I don't know. At the moment I don't think we're going to do this. I mean, it does keep on stopping every so often, but it does. The rabbit really does go absolutely mad at some point and just really accelerates. I'm just going to do that. Really accelerates forward and makes it pretty difficult unless you've got, presumably, the world's best bloody designed ship. And I don't. Also, I suppose it's about how much cash you've actually earned over the course of the run. If you keep on ignoring cash, you'll never get a very big ship. God damn. Oh, come on. We need those bellows. I mean, I could be spending the cash. I mean, this is the last round, so we need to be spending cash. We need to really start thinking about maybe. Hang on, maybe we can actually get another round of sails in. It's going to take a while to actually build. Oh, we haven't got time for this. The rabbit is now absolutely mullered us. It just accelerated to the ends of the earth, which means we're absolutely buggered. And we also can't get these very well either. Designing these on the fly, I don't think is definitely not the best way. It does give you a small edge, but that's about it. But no, we're coming in not hot enough. But we've got up to 27 miles an hour, which is nice. Average speed 15, which is apparently terrible, and I get no stars. And because I didn't win against the rabbit, I also get no stars. So that's pretty terrible all round. Never mind. 4 hours behind. So at this point, well, let's have a quick chat. You call that a race? I spent half of it napping and barely broke a sweat. So gracious in victory. Whatever, I'll give you a helping hand. Here, have a vehicle panel permanently unlocked. Just you wait. Right, so permanence. And that would be nice to have. Let's get the electric engine. So that when we restart from the start, we will have... In fact, then you can choose sail. Just to show you. Now when we start and design it, we've got quite a lot unlocked, so that's good. But we've still only got 75 quid, so that is also a bit of a problem. Okay, so we'll stop here. That's basically the beta as it stands. It's coming out, as I say, in the summer, so look out for it. It's quite intriguing, and I'm looking forward to having a bit more of a play around to see how efficient I can make my builds. Also to fend off against those bloody giant vegetables. Brackets, not giant. Anyway, thanks for watching. Do subscribe to the channel to be notified when new stuff goes live about all the latest and best new indie games around. If you like this, I highly recommend checking out Far Lone Sails, or Mechanic Miner, 2 games reasonably similar to this, and possibly inspirations. Who knows? Right, and yep, see you next time. Bye for now.